Today we're talking about one of the internet's favorite rodent hacks, and that is that baking soda to get rid of rats and mice. It kind of sounds like a middle school experiment gone wrong, with the claim that they can't burp and it will explode their stomachs when they eat it. We're gonna jump in and go over why this isn't quite the case. So let's jump in on the myth of baking soda exploding rodents' stomach versus the biology. The claim that is made is that rodents do not have the ability to vomit or burp. So when you mix baking soda with cornmeal, sugar, butter, and different things, when they eat it, their stomach just rapidly expands, explodes, and will end up killing them. And it's claimed that it's a safe, inexpensive way to get rid of rodent infestations. Unfortunately, that's not quite true. Although they don't have an ability to burp or vomit, when they have a reaction in their stomach, it doesn't just explode. It will expand, but the gas does pass through. This isn't the only issue. Stay tuned, we'll jump in on another issue with the baking soda myth. So now that we already discussed that the gas trapping in their stomach and exploding it is not quite the issue, although they will feel bloated and may not feel great, the gas will pass through. The other issue that you have is that baking soda does not taste great. It's a palatability issue. Even though you're mixing it up with other things like sugar and other highly calorically dense foods, it's really unlikely that they'll take a large dose and ingest enough for there to be any sort of reaction. Something else that you need to pay attention to as well is you need to always address the source for rats and mice. You can't really get the baking soda and anything into areas where they may be nesting, like into walls and attics, and ensure that all of them are going to eat this. If there's any other food source that's out there, they will avoid it. So even right off the hop, it's a very challenging way to address an entire population, even if the first part wasn't true. Have you ever tried a DIY hack and had terrible luck with it? Drop it in the comments and we'd love to make a debunking video on why it doesn't work. And the last thing we want to go over about the baking soda myth of getting rid of rodents is both bait shyness and rodent adaptability. Rats and mice are extremely picky. If they have a food source that's there, they're more than likely going to avoid this. If they don't like that flavor and the palatability that we discussed, they're not even going to attempt going for it. If the best case scenario is they go and they eat this, it's going to make them feel uncomfortable, but it's not going to kill them. So anytime in the future, they're always going to avoid that because they'll adapt. They'll understand, when I ate this baking soda, I didn't feel good, and they're not going to go for it. And knowing how communal rodents are, they communicate with each other, and they can even put pheromones through urine down near the baking soda bait to tell the other ones to avoid it. So it is not a great way to get rid of a rodent infestation. Well, thanks for watching our video. We now know that the baking soda belongs in the kitchen, not in your crawl space. If you want to learn more about how to get rid of rodent infestations, check out our video, Why Snap Traps Are Still the Best Do-It-Yourself Options for Eliminating Rodent Infestations. We'll catch you on the next one.